As you all know, the first week of January, Negs and I went to Vegas. My birthday was January 3rd. On my birthday, Mama Negs called Negs and let him know that a package had arrived at the house. The package was from Katie. It was from Miss Fucking Wonderful. The package was addressed to a combination of the two names that she thinks pertain to Negs' mother. And the postal inspector was very keen on getting a hold of the package because they were going to launch an investigation. But by the time that the inspector called the local post office, the package had already been returned. Well, there's been an update. This is her explanation of how the package ended up at our home.
And I kept telling her, I'm going to send this box. I'm going to send this box. It was like weeks later. And I finally was going to the post office. And I just had scrolled up to where we had talked before. And I seen an address. And I was like, okay, cool. There's her address. Indie girl, put the address, send it. Tracking number said it went to the address and it got refused. So I was like, what the fuck is up with this? She's like, I never got the fucking box, dude. Why would I refuse my damn Christmas present? I'm like, okay. I'm like, it'll probably come back. Like, something weird's going on. And they call the damn other post office and they're like, no, we don't have the box. The box is back to you. 2 months later now, we're still looking for this fucking box. Should have been returned. Today, I get the fucking box. Finally gets returned back to me, right? I take a picture and I show Indie girl. I was like, your fucking box is here. She's like, Katie, you fucking retard. That's not my address. That's fucking Ron's address. So I send it to, well, that's why the box got written. You seen this thing for fucking Katie Roby. Mr. He was like, hell no. Rejected the fucking box. Yes. Of all fucking people to send the motherfucking box to, Negs, you gotta be shitting me. When she said, that's not my address, she said, that's Ron's address. If there was a camera to see the look on my fucking face, I was like,
oh, I'd like to see the look on your face when federal investigators knock on your door. How does Indie Girl know where we live? Because I saw it on Kiwi Farms. Was it you, Katie, who wrote on the back window, the back windshield of the car? Was it Indie Girl who did it? Did you send Indie Girl to the house since both of you know where we live? Is it Indie Girl who's driving back and forth and taking pictures of us? I don't think it's a coincidence that you sent us that package and then we got the back windshield of the car vandalized. If you want Negs' dick that badly, you're not going to get it. Go out and get a vibrator. I'm sick of dealing with your obsessive, weird bullshit.
Gerd got the fucking box. She seen it was from me and was like, He would have got the box and it would have been like the fucking Pulp Fiction with the briefcase. All you would have seen is light. He would have closed it and been like,
nope.
There's cocaine in here, AIDS, and fucking bottle of vodka. I could hear him now. Right. And in this box, let me tell you what's in there. I'll go ahead and tell it, Indie Girl. So there is a handmade cross, a bunch of random bullshit that I don't want that I think she would want. Socks, like these kind of like little farming socks that someone gave me. And I was like, I will never wear these. Maybe Indie Girl will. There's this thing of dog treats for her dogs in there. And the rest is a surprise.
You think this is funny, huh? So you listen closely to the door because when you hear, you better open that shit up, bitch. You want me to do that again? You know that sound, right? I'm sure you've heard it more than once. I think that's enough, don't you? I will see you guys probably tomorrow, all right?
The next day.
Now, here's the problem. There was a name here. I am assuming that the name that was printed on this side of the package was actually Indie Girl's name. In looking up that name, there is a woman by that name who lives very, very, very close to us. Maybe 10, 15 minutes away from us. Katie, you have absolutely no idea of how much trouble you are in right now. You really don't. So, that's what happened. I don't believe in coincidences, Katie. I think that there is an abundance of circumstantial evidence that you are organizing an organized aggravated harassment and stalking campaign on your channel. We do have information on the woman that we think that the package was intended to be sent to. As I said, that individual lives very, very close by. And I just want to let you know that we are taking action. Everybody is going to have to pay the piper, and everyone is going to have to answer for the bullshit that you do on your channel. I've already been in touch with certain people this morning, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
The next day.
Now, I was listening to the retarded ape and the drunk talk about vandalism and about how Negs vandalized his own car, or I did it, or Slade did it, or Peeboos did it, or somebody did it, but it definitely was not anyone in the circle of the drunk who has openly admitted to sharing our address with people and who has openly admitted that she has mods or viewers who live close to us. Hey, alcoholic cunt, stop lying about Indie Girl. We know who she is. So I just wanted to let you know that if anything else happens on our property, her name, her address, and her phone number are going to be handed over to the police immediately because she will be at the top of the suspect list and she can explain herself to the cops. Okay, friends? All right. The vandalism did not meet their high standards. And again, they were accusing us, or specifically Negs, of vandalizing his own car. I knew that it wasn't Negs, first of all, because we were together that entire morning. We weren't out of each other's sight. Don't try me, okay? A couple of weeks ago, I was in Indiana, and Negs asked me if I could go to Taco Bell to pick up some food. And he wrote a list and he gave it to me. I kept that list. I still had it in my car. I never threw it away. So I'm going to show you something. Yep. That is what was written on the windshield. I want you to look very closely at the handwriting here. Oh, and alcoholic whore, I have a tip for you. If you are going to pretend that somebody wrote butthole on your door, maybe don't write it in the same shade of lipstick that you're wearing in the live stream, and maybe get somebody else to write it for you because it was obviously in your own handwriting. And we know that because we have your handwriting sample from the package that you sent us to our home to stalk us, harass us, and intimidate us. Okay, so you guys have taken a look at that, right? I want to show you a sample of Negs's handwriting. Take a very close look at the T. This is what Negs wrote down for me. I want you to take a look at the T's. That is not Negs's handwriting. We didn't write that on our own windshield. Friends, did I not say that we were done? I think I did. I think I did say that we were done. And when I mean we're done, that means we are done. For the people who were saying, oh, but she was at Negs's house. The last time that she was in Negs's house was years ago. So if she had had that address, I'd say, okay, well, she was at the house. That's cute. That's cool. If anything ever happens in our home again, we're sending the cops to Indie Girl's house and we're going to blame you. You keep trying it with me. So again, if you hear this, I'm going to quote your buddy Hussey, open the door. You can get fucked.